Mysterious humanoid seen staring into trail camera. A mysterious trail cam photograph has sparked debate among researchers and enthusiasts after allegedly capturing the face of Bigfoot staring directly into the camera. The image, taken at night in a remote wooded area, shows a humanoid face with deep-set eyes, a broad nose, and a heavy brow. The coarse texture of the figure's skin and the apparent presence of hair suggest a creature that does not resemble any known human or animal. This eerie photo has reignited discussions about the existence of Bigfoot and whether the legendary being could have been caught on film once again. Trail cameras are often used by hunters and wildlife researchers to capture images of animals in their natural habitats, but on rare occasions, they have produced inexplicable footage. The photograph in question is particularly compelling due to the positioning of the figure, which appears to be standing close to the camera, its dark eyes locked onto the lens. Many who have examined the image argue that the face is too large, too structured, and too ape-like to be a human. Bigfoot researchers have studied the photograph extensively, comparing it to previous alleged sightings of the creature. Some believe that the figure's facial proportions align with descriptions given by eyewitnesses over the decades. However, others argue that without additional evidence, such as video footage or physical traces, the image remains inconclusive. Despite the ongoing debate, the trail cam photo adds another layer of mystery to the legend of Bigfoot, leaving many to wonder whether the elusive creature has once again left a mark in the world of Bigfoot lore. Massive circular opening seen going directly into unexplored area of the Amazon jungle. The Amazon rainforest has long been a source of mystery and intrigue, with its vast and uncharted terrain concealing countless secrets of the past. Recently, a satellite image has reignited speculation about what might be hidden beneath the dense jungle canopy. The image appears to show a massive circular opening in the middle of the rainforest, in an area that would be nearly impossible to reach on foot. This peculiar discovery has led some to suggest that it could be the remnants of a long-lost civilization, or an ancient city swallowed by time and nature. The Amazon has always been a place of fascination, not just because of its immense biodiversity, but also due to the many legends and stories that have emerged from the region. Indigenous groups have long spoken of hidden cities and ancient civilizations that once thrived deep within the jungle. Over the years, researchers have started to find evidence that supports these claims. Archaeological discoveries, such as enormous earthworks, mounds, and intricate road systems, suggest that the Amazon was once home to large, complex societies. These findings challenge the long-held belief that the region was always an untouched wilderness. The satellite image of the circular opening raises numerous questions. One of the most intriguing aspects of the photograph is the presence of what seems to be an old, overgrown path leading directly into the entrance. The user who first found the image noted that when zooming out slightly, they could make out what appeared to be a faint trail, possibly hinting at human activity in the area at some point in history. This observation has led to theories that the opening could be an entrance to an underground settlement or a forgotten ceremonial site. While the idea of underground civilizations might sound like something from a science fiction movie, history has shown that ancient peoples have built elaborate subterranean structures for various purposes. Across the world, archaeologists have uncovered examples of underground dwellings, and if similar structures were built in the Amazon, they could have been concealed by centuries of jungle growth, making them nearly impossible to detect without modern satellite technology. The challenges of exploring the Amazon make it difficult to investigate these findings in person. The region's dense vegetation, extreme weather conditions, and the presence of dangerous wildlife pose significant obstacles to archaeological research. Even with advanced technology such as light detection and ranging, which has been used to uncover lost cities beneath thick jungle canopies in Central America, it would still require a major expedition to confirm whether the circular opening is indeed an archaeological site. Despite these difficulties, researchers have continued to find surprising evidence that the Amazon was home to advanced civilizations. Massive geoglyphs, complex agricultural systems, and traces of ancient infrastructure all suggest that human populations once thrived in this region. If the circular opening does turn out to be an archaeological site, it could add to the growing body of evidence that the Amazon was not always a vast, untouched wilderness, but rather a landscape shaped and inhabited by sophisticated societies. Some have suggested that the circular formation might be a natural geological feature rather than a man-made structure. The Amazon is home to many unusual land formations, some of which can resemble artificial constructs when viewed from above. However, the presence of its perfect circular structure, along with a visible path leading into the formation, keeps the possibility open that human activity played a role in its creation. The discovery of the circular opening in the Amazon is yet another reminder of how much remains unknown about our planet's history. While modern technology has allowed us to uncover lost cities and forgotten civilizations in other parts of the world, the Amazon remains one of the least explored regions. If further investigation confirms that the opening is of historical significance, it could reshape our understanding of the people who once lived in the heart of the rainforest. Until researchers are able to physically explore the site, the mystery of the Amazon's circular opening will continue to fuel speculation. Mysterious structures photographed on the Moon. For decades, NASA has been the leading authority on space exploration, providing the public with stunning images and groundbreaking discoveries from beyond Earth. However, several whistleblowers have come forward with shocking claims that NASA has been deliberately editing and airbrushing certain anomalies out of official lunar photographs. According to these insiders, the agency has been covering up evidence of artificial structures on the Moon, structures that defy natural geological formations and suggest the presence of unknown intelligence. Many of these anomalies appear as large, square or rectangular-shaped buildings with sharp edges scattered across the Moon's surface. Unlike the irregular, impact-formed craters and rugged lunar terrain, these structures possess a level of symmetry and design that suggests they are not natural formations. Amateur researchers and UFO enthusiasts have spent countless hours poring over NASA's image archives, and many claim to have found undeniable evidence of these mysterious objects before they were quietly edited out in later releases. One of the most compelling aspects of this controversy is the testimony of former NASA employees who have come forward to confirm that the agency engages in photo manipulation. Donna Hare, a former NASA contractor, has publicly stated that she was shown high-resolution lunar images containing artificial structures before they were altered for public release. She claims that employees in restricted areas were responsible for removing these anomalies, ensuring that no evidence of extraterrestrial activity would ever be seen by the general public. Her statements align with those of other whistleblowers who insist that NASA has an entire division dedicated to image editing for the purpose of concealing non-human activity in space. The existence of artificial structures on the Moon raises profound questions about their origin. If these buildings were not constructed by NASA or any known space agency, then who built them? Some theorists suggest that they could be remnants of an ancient extraterrestrial civilization, abandoned for unknown reasons. Others speculate that the structures could still be in use, possibly serving as outposts or research facilities for non-human intelligences. The presence of such structures would not only confirm the existence of extraterrestrial life, but also suggest that the Moon has been occupied long before humans ever set foot on its surface. The idea that NASA is involved in a cover-up is not without precedent. The agency has a history of withholding or delaying information, often citing reasons of national security. In the past, declassified documents have revealed that government agencies routinely redact sensitive information from public records, especially when it pertains to space exploration and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. If structures on the Moon pose a potential threat or challenge to existing power structures on Earth, it is conceivable that this information would be carefully controlled. Despite the alleged cover-up, many dedicated researchers continue to analyze lunar photographs in search of hidden truths. Some claim that by examining older images before they were cleaned up, one can still detect faint outlines of structures that were later removed. Others believe that leaks from within NASA itself, whether intentional or not, have allowed some evidence to slip through the cracks. The debate continues to gain traction, fueled by both technological advancements and the growing public interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. If the claims made by these whistleblowers are true, the implications are staggering. The discovery of structures on the Moon would challenge our understanding of human history and our place in the cosmos. It would raise questions about what other secrets may be hidden from the public and why such information is being suppressed. As more individuals come forward with their findings, the pressure on NASA to provide transparent answers will only increase. The possibility of artificial buildings on the moon is not just a theory, it is a challenge to everything we think we know about space. Whether through continued independent research or eventual government disclosure, the truth may one day be revealed. Until then, the mystery remains, and the quest for answers continues. Mysterious photograph taken by firefighters shows a shadow person inside a burning building. A firefighter responding to a raging house fire in Gary, Indiana, may have captured more than just the destructive power of the flames. While waiting for his team to unroll fire hoses, he took several photos to document the situation. Later, he posted these images on his Facebook profile, expecting them to simply show the burning structure. However, what was discovered in one of the photos has left many people both unsettled and fascinated. It was a family member who first noticed something strange in the images. In one of the photos, a dark, human-shaped figure appears to be standing in a window as the fire engulfs the building. The figure, silhouetted against the blaze, does not appear to be a firefighter or a resident trying to escape. It lacks defining facial features, and its stance is eerily still. Soon, others began analyzing the image, pointing out additional shadowy figures, one in the doorway and another in a different window. But it is the primary figure in the window that has drawn the most attention. Many have likened it to a shadow person, a type of ghostly entity that has been reported in paranormal encounters around the world. Shadow people are commonly described as dark, humanoid figures that move quickly, often appearing in peripheral vision before vanishing. Unlike traditional ghostly apparitions, which are often described as translucent or misty, shadow people are thought to be solid and devoid of detail. They have been associated with feelings of unease, fear, and even malevolence. Some believe that shadow people are spirits trapped between worlds, while others theorize they are manifestations of negative energy or advanced beings. The possibility that the firefighter's photograph captured such an entity raises many questions. Was the figure a trapped spirit, lingering in the home even as the flames consumed it? Or could it have been a trick of light and shadow? Or was it something truly paranormal? Skeptics argue that smoke, reflections, and even the natural shapes created by fire and debris can create illusions that resemble human figures. However, those who have examined the photo insist that the figure is too distinct and well-defined to be a simple trick of the light. Adding to the mystery is the history of the house itself. Some locals claim the building had a dark past, with rumors of tragic events occurring there. If the structure did indeed have a history of misfortune, believers in the paranormal suggest that this could explain the presence of the shadowy figures. Many ghost hunters theorize that traumatic events can leave behind residual energy, causing spirits to linger long after their physical existence has ended. The idea of spirits or shadow people being present during a fire is not unheard of. In numerous historical accounts, people have reported seeing ghostly figures or feeling an unseen presence in burning buildings. Some believe that these spirits may be tied to the location, unable to move on, even as the structure around them is destroyed. Others think they may be protecting the space, unwilling to let go of what was once their home. The firefighter who took the photo has remained open-minded about what he captured, though he has not made any definitive claims. The image continues to circulate online, drawing interest from paranormal researchers and skeptics alike. Regardless of belief in the paranormal, the image remains a compelling mystery. It invites viewers to question what they see, what they believe, and what might exist beyond the physical world. Whether the figure is a lost soul, a trick of the light, or something else entirely, its presence in the fiery ruins of the old house is undeniably unsettling. Why is the government lying to you about the New Jersey drones? The controversy surrounding the mysterious UFO drones over New Jersey has only intensified after Congressman Steve Cohen dismissed the sightings as nothing more than a viral internet hoax. His statement, however, has been met with widespread skepticism, especially from eyewitnesses and public officials like Michael Mellom, the mayor of Belleville, New Jersey. Mellom has openly challenged the government's explanation, asserting that the drones he and many others saw were far from conventional. His first-hand account, along with mounting public concern, has fueled suspicions that the official narrative is an attempt to cover up something far more unusual. Mellum's skepticism stems from his own personal encounter with one of these mysterious objects. He reported seeing a drone hovering above his home just days before the government issued its statement. According to Mellum, the object moved unlike any drone he had ever seen, exhibiting characteristics that did not match commercial or military drones. He described it as eerily silent, lacking visible propulsion, and capable of precise, erratic movements. Many other witnesses have provided similar descriptions, noting that these objects defy conventional explanations. If the drones were indeed part of a Federal Aviation Administration operation, as Cohen claims, why were they behaving in ways that suggest highly advanced technology? The delayed response from the government has only added to the growing suspicion. If the Federal Aviation Administration was aware of these drones all along, why did it take them so long to inform the public? Instead of an immediate clarification, government officials remained silent as reports of the strange objects flooded social media, news outlets, and even military channels. This lack of transparency has left many questioning whether the Federal Aviation Administration truly had control over the situation, or if their explanation was simply a way to dismiss concerns without providing real answers. Adding to the controversy is the fact that many of the sightings occurred near restricted airspace. Eyewitnesses, including military personnel, have reported seeing these objects maneuvering near military bases and even in proximity to Air Force One. If these were Federal Aviation Administration authorized test flights, why were they allowed to operate in such highly sensitive areas without prior public notification? Normally, government-sanctioned aerial operations follow strict protocols, with designated flight paths and official documentation that can be reviewed. In this case, no such records exist, further deepening the mystery. Mayor Mellum's testimony has resonated with those who believe the government is withholding the truth. His refusal to accept the official narrative has emboldened others who suspect that these objects may not be human-made. Theories have begun to emerge suggesting that these drones resemble the unidentified aerial phenomena that have been widely documented by military pilots. The US government itself has admitted that many UFOs demonstrate flight capabilities beyond known human technology. Reports of objects defying gravity, moving at incredible speeds, and making abrupt directional changes have been well documented in official military footage. The similarities between these sightings and the drones seen over New Jersey have only fueled speculation that these may not be ordinary aircraft. Furthermore, the lack of concrete evidence supporting the Federal Aviation Administration's claims has only heightened doubts. If these were truly government-sanctioned drones, there should be flight records, operator logs, and other verifiable data to prove their origin. However, none of this has been provided. Instead, officials have relied on vague statements and dismissive rhetoric, leaving the public with more questions than answers. The Federal Aviation Administration's sudden claim of responsibility appears to be an attempt to put the issue to rest, but instead, it has only amplified suspicion. Mellum's willingness to publicly challenge the government's stance has made him a central figure in the growing discourse on UFO disclosure. His statements reflect a broader frustration among citizens who feel that the government is not being transparent about the true nature of these aerial objects. As more public officials speak out and demand accountability, the pressure on the government to provide real answers is increasing. The mystery of the New Jersey drones is far from resolved. While officials may dismiss the sightings as a hoax, the first-hand accounts of credible witnesses, including Mellum, suggest otherwise. The erratic flight patterns, silent propulsion, and evasive maneuvers of these objects remain unexplained. Until the government provides clear and verifiable evidence to support its claims, skepticism will continue to grow. The Varginha incident. On the afternoon of January 20th, 1996, shortly after 3:30 in the afternoon, 3 girls were strolling together in Santana, located in the northern part of Varginha. Sisters Liliane and Valkyria da Silva, aged 16 and 14 respectively, along with 22-year-old Katia Xavier, arrived at an unoccupied and barren area of land, encountering a most extraordinary scene. A peculiar, demon-like entity was positioned against the wall of a deserted cinder-block structure. The creature's skin had a leathery brown hue, and it appeared to possess a triangular-shaped head with prominent red eyes. Its limbs were disproportionately short for its torso, with an estimated height of 2.5 feet. As the group stayed in place, unable to avert their gaze from the peculiar creature, they observed that it seemed as terrified as they undoubtedly were. Subsequently, they would recount how it seemed to hunch lower against the building's wall, seemingly attempting to evade their scrutiny. After a brief interval, the three girls pivoted and sprinted back to the main thoroughfare. They would go at full speed till they arrived at the residence of the teenage sisters. The situation would require around 20 minutes to attain a state of calm for the account to be comprehended. Katia, along with the sisters' mother, would then coordinate with a neighbor to revisit the location where they observed the peculiar creature. Upon their return, the thing was absent. An indentation was present on the grass where it had been situated earlier. A pronounced and pungent odor of ammonia was present. This is an aroma observed in the specifics of some close contact reports, and while they did not observe the monster, another individual had. An old widow and her granddaughter heard the screams of 3 little girls upon first noticing the peculiar figure. Although the females had departed by the time the 2 witnesses arrived, the grandma and small girl remained and observed the happenings covertly. They would assert that a vehicle from the municipal fire department arrived. The firefighters would promptly apprehend the beast before departing as though nothing had occurred. The incident will soon attract the attention of media and UFO investigators. Ubirajara Franco Rodriguez, in particular, would conduct a more in-depth investigation. His notes express his conviction in the honesty of the 3 females, and additionally, he would seek further supporting witnesses. Notably, a bricklayer named Henrique José de Souza asserted that he observed a fire department vehicle at the site of the purported sighting, despite the fact that his observation occurred prior to the time the 3 girls encountered the monster. A particularly compelling testimony would emerge in the form of local resident Aurelina Augusta. She asserted that she was awakened just after 1 a.m. on the 20th of January by the sound of bellowing animals from a nearby farm several miles distant. Upon approaching her window, she observed the cattle stampeding in distress. She understood the rationale. A submarine-shaped, luminescent thing hovered over them. She promptly roused her husband, and they both peered out of their window, seeing the grey smoke rising from the craft's side. It abruptly commenced movement, exhibiting a jerky stop-and-start action. It became evident to both that the vessel was impaired in some manner. In Brazil, the fire service is governed by the military police. This, in itself, renders the assertions of the fire department apprehending the creature potentially more convincing. Records from the Varginha City Fire Department reveal a call around 8:30 in the morning on January 20th. The call details indicate that an unusual creature was traversing the woods on the city's periphery, in proximity to the location of the subsequent apprehension that afternoon. Upon the fire service's arrival at the scene, documents indicate that 3 small boys informed them of having witnessed the thing. The direction they asserted it was headed would, theoretically, lead to the site of the 3 young girls' sighting. Additionally, 2 other occupants, an unidentified man and woman, would corroborate the boys' account. The mom recalled that the boys were hurling stones at the thing. She instructed them to cease, and they complied. It subsequently vanished into the forest. A small search unit would be dispatched by the fire department into the woodland, but other than the occasional glimpse of movement, no definite sightings occurred. 2 hours later, as noted by Rodriguez, they succeeded in cornering the beast. They successfully captured it, observing its complete lack of resistance, maybe indicating an injury. Later that day, 3 creatures were captured, including the one that the 3 girls had seen. A severe storm would ensue shortly thereafter, suspending the search for several hours. By 6 in the evening, the search units would re-enter the woodland. It was reported that 2 officers, who were described as plain-clothed operatives, would track down and apprehend a 4th monster. Devoid of the equipment utilized by the search teams, the 2 agents compelled the monster into the rear of their vehicle. Local expert studies indicate that the agents transported the monster to a small local clinic. Nevertheless, the physician would deny them entry to the premises and would withhold treatment. He recommended that they transport it to the hospital in the city. One of the undercover officers, reportedly identified as Marco Cherez, had physically restrained the creature with his own hands during its capture. Shortly thereafter, he fell gravely unwell and was admitted to the hospital due to the loss of function in all of his limbs. He would decline swiftly, with little reaction to any interventions. Ultimately, he would perish on February 15th. Nevertheless, the subsequent events are very unsettling, to put it mildly. The hospital provided no clarification regarding the officer's demise. They ordered that his coffin be sealed and that the funeral occur within hours. The family intends to litigate against the Brazilian military for Chariz's demise. Nonetheless, the sole new information they uncovered was a minimal presence of dangerous substances in his system, and potentially more incriminating, a conspicuous modification of official documents indicating that Chariz was off-duty on the night in question. Rodriguez's investigations revealed that an entire wing of the city's hospital was restricted in the aftermath of the tragedy. Additionally, the military will convene a conference with all hospital personnel. They would notify them that the events of the past few days constituted a training exercise for medical and military professionals. More concerning, they were directed to refute all inquiries if questioned. There were 3 sizable military vehicles outside the hospital in the afternoon on January 22nd. The reports indicate that the creature remained alive at this juncture. The military would secure it in hermetically sealed, advanced technology canisters prepared for transit. Subsequent inquiries by local researchers revealed that at approximately 4 in the morning on January 23rd, a convoy of military vehicles, commanded by a yellow Volkswagen van, departed from the city of Varginha. Their destination is unspecified. Certain assertions indicate that Sr. Fortunato Baden Palhares would conduct the autopsy of the alleged extraterrestrial beings. He consistently refuted this. According to a student who inquired about the supposed autopsy in the late 1990s, he expressed a desire to provide an explanation, but requested that the subject be posed in 10 to 15 years. Dr. Palhares may have been overly enthusiastic regarding the disclosure he appears to anticipate. Subsequent inquiries would disclose the presence of at least 1 US agent in Varginha from January 20th to 23rd. The North American Aerospace Defense Command had alerted Brazilian authorities on 13th of January 1996, indicating that it had detected several strange objects over the Western Hemisphere that night. 1 or more had intruded into Brazilian airspace. The possibility of 1 or more unidentified objects crashing to the Earth in Brazil that evening, potentially near Varginha, is a subject of debate. Nonetheless, a report of such an instance exists. Carlos de Souza was operating a vehicle on the Fernão Dias Highway in the early hours of the 13th of January. He was fewer than 5 miles from Varginha when he abruptly heard a muted roaring noise emanating from above. Upon directing his gaze upward, he observed a cigar-shaped silver vehicle moving at an approximate speed of 50 miles per hour. He discerned 4 windows down the side of the UFO, which he estimated to be approximately 40 feet in length. Additionally, he observed a jagged split or break at the front of the item. Dense white smoke spewed into the atmosphere from this mechanical injury. The craft quickly surpassed Souza, and for 10 minutes he trailed the silver object. Subsequently, it vanished into a descent beyond the tree canopy. From Souza's perspective, there was no doubt it had descended someplace in the forest. He persisted in operating his truck towards the location he presumed the object descended. After several minutes, evidence of his conviction emerged. He halted his truck, unwilling to approach any nearer. In the field before him, he observed the dispersed silver remnants of the cigar-shaped vessel that had traversed the sky mere minutes prior. He was surprised by the appearance of approximately 40 troops engaged in collecting the rubble and loading it onto military vehicles. He observed a fragment of silver substance situated not far ahead of his position. He approached it and retrieved it. As he proceeded, one of the soldiers commanded him to depart without delay. He complied, but asserts that when he paused for coffee several miles later, 2 military personnel in civilian attire approached him. They recognized his identity and explicitly instructed him not to disclose what he had witnessed. Although there is no definitive evidence supporting Souza's narrative, it aligns with the seemingly disclosed knowledge regarding the North American Aerospace Defense Command, details that Souza could not have known at that time. It is certain that the case likely involves more complexity than a mere fake. Moreover, it possibly disseminates disinformation to obscure the facts regarding the events of late January 1996 in Varginha, Brazil. The strange case of Asha Crimer. Asha Krimer's mysterious disappearance in September 2015 remains one of the most perplexing missing persons cases in Mendocino County. Originally from Australia, Asha had moved to California's Bay Area in 2011 and fell in love with Jemai Gale. The couple eventually settled in Albion, a small rural town on California's north coast, where they embraced a quiet, tranquil lifestyle. Despite the idyllic setting, Asha's health began to deteriorate in the days leading up to her disappearance, and the circumstances surrounding her vanishing continue to baffle investigators and those who knew her. In the weeks before she went missing, Asha displayed troubling signs of psychological distress. She suffered from severe insomnia and began experiencing catatonic states, leaving her loved ones deeply concerned. Her condition worsened to the point that she was taken to a hospital in Fort Bragg, where medical staff had to physically restrain her. Despite her apparent crisis, doctors did not deem her a danger to herself or others, and she was released back into the care of Gail and her childhood friend, Sally Scales, who had recently arrived from Australia to visit her. Determined to support Asha through her struggles, her loved ones sought ways to comfort and help her. On the morning of September 21, 2015, in an attempt to provide Asha with a sense of normalcy, Gail and Scales took her on a short outing. They decided to visit the Rollerville Cafe in Point Arena for breakfast, hoping that a change of scenery might help ease her distress. However, Asha remained withdrawn, barely engaging in conversation and leaving her food untouched. At one point, she stood up from the table and told Gail that she was going to use the restroom. That was the last time anyone saw her. When Asha did not return to the table, Gail and Scales became increasingly anxious. After a thorough search of the restaurant and its immediate surroundings, they realized she had vanished without a trace. She had left behind her phone, wallet, and all of her belongings, making her disappearance even more puzzling. With no clear direction as to where she might have gone, they contacted the authorities, and an extensive search was launched. Law enforcement combed the nearby forests, coastal cliffs, and surrounding areas, but there was no sign of Asha. Despite the ongoing investigation, no concrete leads have emerged. There were no confirmed sightings of her after she left the cafe, and she was not reported to have gotten into any vehicles or approached anyone for help. Her case remains one of Mendocino County's most baffling unsolved mysteries. Over the years, various theories have been proposed. Some believe that Asha, in the midst of a health crisis, may have wandered into the wilderness and succumbed to the elements. Others suspect foul play, suggesting that she may have encountered someone who took advantage of her vulnerable state. A few have speculated that she may have intentionally disappeared, although this theory seems unlikely given that she left behind everything, including her identification and means of communication. Her loved ones continue to search for answers, but after years of fruitless leads, the mystery of Asha Krimer's disappearance remains unresolved. The case serves as a haunting reminder of how individuals can vanish without explanation, leaving behind more questions than answers. The mysteries of Mars have long captivated the imagination of humanity. As Earth's closest planetary neighbor, Mars has beckoned to us with its enigmatic landscape, potential for past or present life, and the tantalizing possibility of becoming a second home for humanity in the future. Our fascination with Mars stems from a deep-seated desire to unlock the secrets of this mysterious world, fueled by a curiosity that transcends generations. One man by the name of Mr. Callahan posted on social media that he was browsing through the most recent images transmitted by the Mars Curiosity rover. Mr. Callahan, a lifelong enthusiast of space and an amateur astronomer, had dedicated many years to meticulously scrutinizing these images, aiming to detect any indications of life on the remote red planet. His commitment to this pursuit reflected his deep fascination with the exploration of outer space and the possibility of life beyond Earth's boundaries. The Mars Curiosity rover has diligently conducted extensive exploration on the red planet, transmitting a wealth of valuable data and images. However, Mr. Callahan harbored a persistent suspicion, suggesting that NASA might not be entirely transparent in disseminating their findings. His belief centered around the possibility of the agency withholding critical information pertaining to potential indications of life on Mars. Driven by a resolute determination, he was unwavering in his resolve to uncover compelling evidence that demanded recognition. Upon analyzing the most recent set of pictures, his eyes widened in astonishment. Among the rugged terrain, he detected an unusual structure that bore a striking resemblance to a crab-like creature. Its body exhibited a subdued, rusty tone, seamlessly blending into the Martian surroundings, rendering it nearly indiscernible at initial observation. This discovery sparked a surge of intrigue, prompting him to delve deeper into the enigmatic characteristics of this peculiar formation. As he focused intently on the image before him, a sense of anticipation surged within him with each successive tap of the mouse. The creature depicted in the image possessed an apparent tough exoskeleton and 10 elongated, slender legs. It stood out as a unique and unprecedented sighting for him, prompting him to ponder whether this revelation marked the culmination of his quest for discovery. He promptly downloaded the image and meticulously compared it with various other photos captured from diverse perspectives and under varying lighting situations. The entity appeared to stand out, effectively eliminating the likelihood of a camera malfunction. The man said that this photograph presented itself as a concrete and authentic phenomenon on Mars, compelling him to establish its existence to fellow believers. Over the following weeks, the man committed all his available time to delving deeper into his research. And as of right now, he meticulously scrutinized the images, sent out emails to leading authorities in the field of astrobiology, and went as far as reaching out to NASA to seek clarification about the anomaly he had discovered. Despite his efforts, the responses he received from NASA were courteous yet non-committal, leaving him even more resolute in his quest for answers. One user said the following: "This image stands out as an exceptional portrayal of what life on Mars could potentially look like, making it one of the finest photographs I have come across. Upon further observation, I realized that there is a burrow behind the creature, resembling the ones typically made by spiders. This discovery unveils an additional aspect of the scene's intricacy, shedding light on the creature's environment and potential habits. It appears that a round opening has been created, which may serve as evidence of the creature's dwelling place. This circular opening could potentially signify the location where the entity resides or seeks refuge." End quote. In recent years, numerous individuals have dedicated extensive time to meticulously analyzing vintage NASA images with the aim of discovering peculiar phenomena. Notably, researchers who have invested significant efforts in studying the enigmatic features of the red planet have widely claimed that there are unexplained occurrences transpiring on Mars. This ongoing fascination with the mysteries of Mars has spurred a deep and thorough exploration of the peculiar phenomena present on the planet's surface, igniting a widespread quest for unveiling the secrets shrouding this topic. For more than 10 years, the Mars Curiosity rover has been tirelessly conducting explorations on the barren terrain of Mars, continuously transmitting awe-inspiring photographs of the red planet. Its extensive mission has not only offered captivating snapshots of the Martian landscape, but has also sporadically uncovered peculiarities that have sparked the curiosity of both space aficionados and scientific investigators. The continuous stream of data and images has provided a rich tapestry of information, contributing significantly to our understanding of Mars and its potential for supporting life. One of the most remarkable assertions presented by individuals closely monitoring the Mars Curiosity rover's mission is the purported identification of perplexing organisms or potential life forms depicted in the visuals relayed from the planet's terrain. Despite bearing only a vague resemblance to earthly creatures on numerous occasions, these purported life forms have sparked vigorous speculation and discourse within the scientific realm, leading to an in-depth exploration and analysis of this intriguing possibility. One of the most intriguing speculations regarding the existence of life on Mars is linked to what has colloquially been referred to as Martian arachnids. In specific images documented by the Curiosity rover, unusual formations resembling arachnids with multiple limbs have been identified. These structures exhibit a striking similarity to terrestrial arachnids, leading some to propose that they might represent a type of extremophilic life specially adapted to the challenging environment of Mars. Conversely, skeptics posit that these formations could be attributed to erosional processes or simply be the result of rock formations, casting doubt on the hypothesis of Martian life forms. This debate concerning the origin of these enigmatic formations continues to fuel discussions about the potential for life beyond Earth. A remarkable revelation pertains to the identification of seemingly translucent, jellyfish-like creatures floating in the atmosphere of Mars. These enigmatic entities, commonly known as Mars jellyfish, have been documented in numerous photographs, manifesting as glistening, partially transparent entities maneuvering within the rarefied Martian air. There is conjecture among some researchers that these life forms might depend on distinctive gaseous compounds or solar radiation for sustenance, demonstrating an ability to adapt to environments that are entirely foreign in comparison to terrestrial ecosystems. The enigmatic enigmas surrounding Mars, including the purported sightings of enigmatic beings and unidentified flying objects in the images captured by the Mars Curiosity rover, open up a captivating realm of potentialities that capture the imagination and challenge the established understanding of science. While doubt and scientific scrutiny are crucial elements of any inquiry, the potential ramifications of these occurrences, ranging from the potential existence of extraterrestrial life to the presence of advanced civilizations, carry profound implications and merit thorough exploration. The fascination and wonder surrounding the exploration of Mars have captivated humanity for a considerable period. Over the span of more than 10 years, the Mars Curiosity rover, a mechanized envoy hailing from Earth, has diligently traversed the Martian terrain, acquiring a plethora of captivating images that have sparked the imaginations of both space enthusiasts and scientists alike. Within this collection of images, certain ones have unveiled perplexing and inexplicable unidentified flying objects, evoking a profound sense of curiosity and fascination. This discovery has engendered a deep-seated interest in unraveling the mysteries contained within these images and has fueled a heightened fervor within the realms of space exploration. The Mars Curiosity rover, initially crafted for the purpose of scrutinizing the geological formations and atmospheric conditions of the Martian landscape, has, on certain occasions, captured enigmatic objects in the Martian atmosphere that elude conventional interpretations. These peculiar sightings, often bearing a resemblance to disc-shaped vessels or curious aerial phenomena, have informally earned the moniker of Martian UFOs. The sightings stand out due to their unpredictable flight trajectories, unanticipated manifestations, and their seemingly inexplicable capacity to maneuver in manners that challenge the established laws of physics, as comprehended within the terrestrial context. This has ignited extensive curiosity and conjecture within the scientific community regarding the possible origins and nature of these perplexing aerial manifestations on the Martian horizon. The continuous nature of the Martian UFO sightings adds to their fascination. Over the years, the Curiosity rover has captured numerous images showcasing these events, indicating that they are not sporadic, but rather a persistent phenomenon. This suggests that these occurrences are not simply anomalies or visual abnormalities, but rather actual events in the Martian atmosphere. The consistency of these sightings across multiple images raises questions about their nature and origin, sparking curiosity and prompting further exploration and investigation into the mysterious phenomena observed on the Martian surface. The topic of Martian UFOs continues to captivate and intrigue many, leading to numerous theories and conjectures about their possible origins. A thorough examination of these extraordinary sightings has prompted the proposal of various potential explanations to unravel this enigmatic phenomenon. One potential explanation is that these unidentified flying objects could be the result of distinctive natural atmospheric occurrences specific to Mars. The sparse atmosphere of Mars may give rise to unusual weather phenomena, electromagnetic events, or magnetic irregularities, which could potentially give the appearance of optical illusions or unexpected aerial activities. In this scenario, the UFOs may not necessarily be spacecraft of extraterrestrial origin, but rather natural phenomena that are yet to be comprehensively understood. This implies that the observed aerial anomalies could be a product of the planet's atmospheric conditions, leading to optical deceptions and unanticipated flight patterns, rather than being attributed to otherworldly visitors. Another theory posits that the unidentified flying objects may symbolize cutting-edge extraterrestrial technology. The emergence of saucer-shaped vessels with non-traditional flight capabilities has prompted some to theorize that they could originate from highly developed societies, whether they are indigenous to Mars or visitors from remote stellar systems. The prospect of extraterrestrial beings actively investigating or inhabiting Mars raises profound inquiries regarding our position within the cosmos. This notion not only challenges our current understanding of space and celestial bodies, but also beckons us to contemplate the potential coexistence of advanced beings from other planets. Theories surrounding the UFO sightings on Mars have given rise to speculation about potential involvement of covert government initiatives or experiments. Certain proponents posit that these sightings could be attributed to advanced technology kept under wraps, possibly for reasons related to national security. While these assertions may be met with skepticism, it is imperative to acknowledge that they cannot be outrightly disregarded. The possibility of clandestine government programs orchestrating these phenomena raises complex questions about the extent of undisclosed technological advancements and their implications for public awareness and safety. The purported presence of unidentified flying objects in the images captured by the Mars Curiosity rover, if deemed authentic, holds significant implications that transcend mere scientific interest. The potential existence of sophisticated alien technology hovering above Mars could have far-reaching implications for our comprehension of the universe. Such a discovery has the potential to stimulate progress in technology, foster innovation within the realm of space exploration, and prompt a thorough reassessment of humanity's standing in the cosmos. The endeavor to decipher the enigma surrounding these unidentified flying objects may expedite our pursuit of alien life and incentivize the creation of mechanisms for venturing into interstellar space. This revelation could significantly enrich our knowledge of the universe and contribute to the enhancement of scientific and technological capabilities, ultimately influencing our cosmic perspective. The hypothetical existence of alien spacecraft on Mars would necessitate worldwide cooperation in the realm of scientific exploration. It would be imperative for the international community to collaborate in order to thoroughly probe, scrutinize, and comprehend these occurrences. The synergistic endeavors of space organizations, scientists, and researchers from diverse countries could potentially lead to unparalleled revelations and advancements in our comprehension of the universe. This would enable a more comprehensive understanding of the cosmos and potentially revolutionize our current knowledge of extraterrestrial existence. The revelation of unidentified flying objects on Mars would carry significant philosophical and societal ramifications. It would not only confront established beliefs regarding Earth's singular status, but also the potential for sentient existence elsewhere in the cosmos. This development would prompt profound considerations about humanity's position in the universe, the essence of consciousness, and the potential existence of extraterrestrial societies, thereby prompting a comprehensive re-evaluation of the human perspective on the cosmos. The alleged sightings of UFOs in Mars Curiosity rover pictures represent a fascinating and extraordinary facet of our ongoing exploration of the Red Planet. While skepticism and rigorous scientific investigation are crucial in evaluating these claims, the potential implications of genuine UFO discoveries on Mars are both awe-inspiring and thought-provoking. Whether these phenomena ultimately prove to be natural atmospheric anomalies, advanced extraterrestrial technology, or something else entirely, they ignite the human spirit of curiosity and exploration. They push the boundaries of our understanding of the universe and encourage us to look to the skies with wonder and anticipation, reminding us that the cosmos is a vast and mysterious realm that continues to unveil its secrets one discovery at a time. Antarctica, the Earth's southernmost continent, remains a land of enigmatic beauty and intrigue. Despite its desolate frozen landscapes and extreme isolation, Antarctica holds a wealth of mysteries that have fascinated explorers, scientists, and adventurers for generations. Mark Graham, a former engineer who worked in Antarctica, found himself facing an exceptional and alluring prospect. The Antarctic Research Institute extended an invitation to him to participate in a specialized reconnaissance expedition across the vast frozen terrain of Antarctica, signifying the significance and complexity of the mission. Curiosity piqued, and longing to take flight once more, he embraced the opportunity. On a chilly morning, he embarked on an airplane journey with his longtime companion, with the objective of transporting the aircraft to and from Antarctica and providing assistance for field research. The engineer played a multifaceted role and contributed to various aspects of the mission, showcasing his expertise in diverse areas to support the successful execution of the project. The objective of the task was clear and uncomplicated: Yet it was while undertaking this regular flight that they both observed an unusual occurrence. Utilizing his extensive decades-long experience, Mark's companion skillfully maneuvered the aircraft across the expansive, glistening white terrain. It was during this aerial journey that they made an unusual observation. Their keen eyes detected something out of the ordinary amidst the vast landscape. The vast expanse unfolded with a towering mountain in close proximity, and interestingly, both observers remarked that it resembled as if something had been excavating a substantial cavity in that location. The panorama featured an expansive opening bordered by a mountain, prompting both witnesses to draw parallels to a scenario where something might have been involved in creating the opening. The assumption was based on the visible presence of snow and dirt near the entrance, suggesting that some activity or work had taken place in that area. This inference was drawn due to the observable evidence of snow and dirt, indicating that some form of action or maintenance may have occurred at the location. The observers made remarks about the considerable size of the aperture, expressing skepticism about its natural origins due to its seemingly unnatural appearance. Their commentary hinted at a sense of disbelief at the authenticity of the opening. The pilot executed a series of maneuvers, adjusting the aircraft's course to obtain an enhanced visual perspective. His inquisitiveness was aroused, compelling him to navigate closer for a more detailed examination. This aerial exploration was driven by his heightened interest in the subject below. The opening of the cavity was immense, with dimensions large enough to accommodate a Boeing 737 aircraft, showcasing its vast enormity and capacity for substantial objects. The pilot made an approximation that the opening exceeded 200 feet in length, making it sufficiently spacious to accommodate a whole aircraft. The estimation suggests that the opening's vast dimensions were more than adequate for a plane to enter and operate comfortably. Intrigued by the enigma, he made the decision to descend in order to carefully examine the object of fascination. Peering out of the aircraft, both of them noticed that the hole wasn't merely an opening, and detailed that it looked as if there was an entrance to an expansive cavern disappearing into the heart of the mountain, shrouded in darkness. Recognizing the potential importance of the discovery, the pair carefully recorded the coordinates on their GPS device and captured detailed, high-resolution images of the area. Upon their return, they utilized Google Earth to pinpoint the original entrances, leading to a profound realization of the enormous scale of the cavity. This newfound understanding shed light on the sheer magnitude of the hole. The researchers highlighted the intriguing potential of an uncharted, expansive cavern in Antarctica, while also expressing skepticism regarding its origins, particularly noting the absence of similar formations in the vicinity. Their fascination with the discovery was accompanied by queries about the mechanisms responsible for its creation, which remains a unique anomaly within the region. The presence of such a prominent subterranean structure in an otherwise unexplored state sparked curiosity and raised intricate questions about its geological genesis. Currently, individuals have come across this entryway and are curious about its contents, and they are pondering the potential contents of what lies within. One hypothesis proposed by researchers delving into unexplained phenomena suggests the potential creation of the mysterious structure through the application of a laser weapon. This speculation is accompanied by observations of a significant surge in military undertakings across the region of Antarctica, fueling the intrigue surrounding its enigmatic nature. The heightened military presence has spurred discussions and conjectures about the plausible motives and activities underlying these operations. The Antarctic Treaty explicitly prohibits the setting up of military bases, but permits the functioning of scientific research stations. Various countries uphold these research facilities on the continent to explore its distinct ecosystems, climate, and geology. Although these stations may involve military personnel for logistical support, their main objective revolves around scientific research and safeguarding the environment. This comprehensive understanding highlights the pivotal role of research endeavors and environmental conservation within the framework of the Antarctic Treaty. Despite the regulations outlined in the Antarctic Treaty, allegations of covert military operations taking place on the continent have endured over an extended period. Certain conjectures propose the existence of undisclosed military installations, clandestine scientific undertakings, and purported encounters with advanced entities beneath the icy terrain. These claims have significantly contributed to the proliferation of conjecture and uncertainty surrounding the genuine purposes behind the military involvement in Antarctica. Numerous sources have continued to insinuate the presence of covert activities, raising questions about the extent of military engagement on the continent. Surprisingly, a number of individuals have come across intriguing photographs suggesting the presence of sizable vehicles and tanks in Antarctica. This has led them to speculate that there may be a more significant presence in the region than what authorities have disclosed. The photographs have sparked curiosity and raised questions about the activities and infrastructure in an otherwise remote and enigmatic location. Antarctica undergoes thorough monitoring using satellite imagery and remote sensing technologies, allowing governments and organizations globally to oversee variations in the continent's environment, ice dynamics, and glacial movements. The employment of these methods serves as a critical tool in detecting any covert military bases or activities in Antarctica, as they are highly likely to be identified through satellite surveillance. This meticulous observation facilitates an in-depth understanding of the environmental dynamics and human activities in the region, thereby contributing to a comprehensive assessment of Antarctica's geopolitical and environmental significance. The frigid expanse of Antarctica, desolate and predominantly uncharted, has historically fostered numerous enigmatic phenomena and conjectures. One of the most captivating riddles pertains to purported observations and consequent unearthing of unidentified aerial phenomena concealed beneath its vast glacial mass. This intriguing puzzle has sparked a myriad of inquiries into the potential implications and origins of such anomalous occurrences within the remote confines of the icy continent. Despite the challenging environment, numerous accounts throughout the years have pointed to peculiar incidents in this area. Observers, mainly comprising military personnel and scientific experts stationed in the vicinity, have documented extraordinary aerial occurrences, including luminous spheres, disc-shaped entities, and rapid-moving lights that challenge conventional understanding. These observations, along with subsequent tangible proof such as unexplained marks in the ice and abnormal radiation levels, have prompted discussions about potential extraterrestrial activities in Antarctica. These occurrences have invited thorough speculation and analysis, leading to a deeper exploration of the possibility of otherworldly presence in this remote region. Antarctica is not only a hotspot for UFO sightings, but also for reported crashed unidentified objects. One particularly well-known case goes back to the 1960s, where an alleged satellite image revealed a large metallic object, approximately 2 miles in diameter, embedded in the ice of East Antarctica. Although the authenticity of the image has been questioned, the sheer size and shape of the object have given rise to speculations about its potential extraterrestrial origins. This incident is just one of the many instances where such mysterious objects have been found within the Antarctic ice, fueling ongoing discussions and theories about possible extraterrestrial visitations. The peculiar nature of these reports has led to extensive exploration and investigation in an effort to unravel the mysteries hidden beneath the icy surface of this remote and enigmatic continent. Critics contend that the extreme environmental factors in Antarctica, coupled with the innate human inclination to recognize patterns, commonly referred to as pareidolia, may lead to misinterpretations of natural ice formations or weather-related occurrences as unidentified flying objects. Conversely, supporters of the UFO hypothesis assert that the sophisticated nature of the objects and the clandestine nature of Antarctic activities hint at an otherworldly source. This debate highlights the complexities involved in distinguishing between natural phenomena and potential extraterrestrial visitations in the context of the Antarctic region. The United States government has issued a formal statement addressing the widely circulated video that captures the mysterious jellyfish UFO. This compelling footage originates from a military installation in Iraq and was documented back in 2018. The government's response reflects the need for a thorough examination of this intriguing event, aiming to provide an enriching and comprehensive grasp of the situation. Investigative filmmaker Jeremy Corbell shared the video online. Corbell, known for his involvement in the newly unveiled UFO Revolution docuseries, emphasized that the unidentified flying object depicted in the footage was formally classified as an unidentified aerial phenomenon by the Pentagon. This classification was part of the comprehensive analysis conducted by the Pentagon, and not merely a casual observation. Former Marine Michael Sinkowski, who served at an Iraq military camp, expressed that he and his fellow service members were deeply disturbed by an unidentified flying object that they referred to as the spaghetti monster. Sinkowski emphasized that the peculiar aerial phenomenon was witnessed multiple times by military personnel stationed at the base. This inexplicable encounter continued to resonate with Sinkowski and his colleagues, leaving a lasting impact on their experiences during their deployment. Jeremy Corbell said the following: "An incursion by an object of unknown origin was filmed at a United States Joint Operations Base in Iraq. The object was designated Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena and was tracked for a durational period. The object moved through a sensitive military installation and eventually traversed over a body of water, where it performed a controlled descent, submerging into the water. After an observational period of about 17 minutes, the UAP re-emerged from the body of water and shot off at an extreme rate of speed, beyond the optical scope of the observation platform. The origin, intent and capability of the anomalous aerial vehicle remains unknown. Official designation remains UAP." End quote. The US Department of Defense has just responded. They said the following: "We do not comment on the authenticity of alleged DoD material that may have been leaked. DoD takes public interest in unidentified anomalous phenomena seriously and is committed to openness and accountability to the American people. This commitment must be balanced with the department's obligation to protect sensitive information, sources, and methods. To that end, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office will provide updates to the public via its website as it resolves UAP cases, including sharing the analytic approach and method used for each case, as well as imagery when approved for public release." End quote. Atmospheric jellyfish are a fascinating phenomenon that entails the sighting of jellyfish-like creatures. This unexplained phenomena has been cited by hundreds of people across the globe, including top meteorological scientists, military bases, and cities. These sightings prompted speculation on what the creatures really were. As per NASA's findings, it is suggested that these life forms could potentially be attributed to space debris interacting with the northern lights, creating an intriguing possibility of their celestial origin. However, this explanation has been questioned over the years as people have come forward with interesting witness accounts. Since the middle of the 20th century, there have been countless reported sightings of these enigmatic beings, leading to significant attention from both the media and the scientific community. In the middle of the 20th century, the initial recorded observations of unidentified flying objects resembling jellyfish were made. Individuals from various continents recounted their experiences of witnessing these otherworldly entities floating noiselessly in the nocturnal heavens. The remarkable similarity of these UFOs to jellyfish, characterized by their trailing extensions or tentacles, led to the establishment of their distinct classification. During this period, the baffling manifestations of these jellyfish-shaped UFOs garnered considerable attention and intrigue, prompting extensive discussions and analyses globally. In 1954, rural Nebraska, USA witnessed one of the earliest recorded encounters with an unidentified flying object. A group of farmers claimed to have spotted a colossal, semi-transparent, and jellyfish-like entity hovering over their fields. This enigmatic object emitted a gentle, pulsating glow while producing a low-frequency hum that instilled fear in the witnesses. Despite the initial skepticism, the farmers' meticulous accounts and illustrations of the UFO made a lasting impression. The incident became an enduring fixture in the annals of extraterrestrial studies, contributing significantly to the broader discourse on unidentified aerial phenomena. In the following years, there was a surge in sightings of unidentified flying objects resembling jellyfish, which garnered international attention as reports surfaced from various regions including Europe, Asia, and South America. Onlookers vividly depicted these phenomena, portraying them as possessing an enchanting and surreal allure, gracefully traversing the nocturnal heavens, eliciting astonishment and skepticism among observers. The 21st century has witnessed a notable increase in reports of unidentified flying objects, resembling jellyfish, largely attributed to the prevalent use of smartphones and social media. These technological developments have empowered individuals to document and disseminate their encounters to a worldwide community, contributing to a substantial accumulation of substantiating proof regarding the presence of these mysterious celestial phenomena. In 2018, an intriguing event took place above Tokyo, Japan, when numerous locals observed a colossal, radiant UFO resembling a jellyfish hovering soundlessly across the city skyline. The UFO's appendages appeared to move and fluctuate, producing a captivating exhibition that bewildered both onlookers and specialists. The incident prompted extensive discussions and analyses within the community as people sought to comprehend the enigmatic nature of this phenomenon. In the year 2020, a similar incident occurred in the isolated Australian outback. A cluster of individuals, situated far away from any artificial light sources, looked on with disbelief as a transparent, jellyfish-like unidentified flying object floated elegantly above their camping area. The UFO's bioluminescent tentacles emitted an unsettling yet mesmerizing glow that spread across the surrounding terrain, creating a lasting and profound impact on those who witnessed the spectacle. The peculiar and captivating nature of the sighting left a deep impression on the observers, evoking a sense of wonder and intrigue about the inexplicable phenomenon they had experienced. The enigma revolving around UFOs shaped like jellyfish has sparked numerous theories and interpretations, spanning the spectrum from commonly accepted notions to more conjectural ideas. While some doubters propose that these sightings might be linked to drones, atmospheric occurrences, or intricate deceptions, a significant number of observers adamantly dismiss these assertions. They assert that the unearthly traits exhibited by the objects invalidate such ordinary explanations. The multifaceted nature of these unidentified aerial phenomena continues to captivate and perplex both experts and the public alike. The concept that jellyfish-shaped UFOs could potentially represent interdimensional entities or visitors from outer space is particularly captivating. Advocates of this viewpoint contend that the unconventional appearance and flight behaviors of these objects surpass the boundaries of human technological capabilities, suggesting an exceptionally sophisticated source. Some individuals propose that these unidentified flying objects might have connections to natural occurrences that have not been completely comprehended by the scientific community. The glowing, tentacle-like structures and rhythmic illumination might stem from uncharted atmospheric factors or potentially rare plasma-related events. These phenomena could signify a previously unexplored aspect of nature, shedding light on the mysteries surrounding UFO sightings and their potential scientific explanations. The presence of unidentified flying objects resembling jellyfish holds significant implications for our comprehension of the cosmos and our position within it. If we acknowledge the authenticity of these sightings, it necessitates contemplation of the likelihood that sentient entities from alternate dimensions or extraterrestrial societies could be attempting to establish communication with us. This phenomenon prompts us to deeply consider the potential existence of life forms beyond our understanding, challenging the traditional boundaries of our knowledge and pushing us to explore new frontiers in our quest for understanding the universe. The captivating luminescent extensions and otherworldly attractiveness of these entities inspire a profound sense of awe and intrigue, pushing against our established beliefs about what is real and the limits of human comprehension. The widespread use of smartphone technology and social media has provided these cosmic mysteries with the opportunity to capture the imagination and curiosity of a worldwide audience, leading to open discussions and scientific exploration on a global scale. The enigmas of the vast ocean have captivated humanity for ages, concealing numerous enigmatic wonders beneath their obscure and unexplored abysses. In this modern era driven by technological advancements, the ocean continues to amaze us with unexpected revelations. A prime example of this is the astounding uncovering of pyramid-shaped formations resting on the seabed, a momentous achievement facilitated by the ingenious utilization of Google Earth's capabilities. In this age of advanced satellite imagery and digital mapping technologies, our world has become exceptionally accessible. The impact of these technological advancements is not only limited to simplifying navigation and exploration on land, but has also significantly expanded to encompass the profound depths of our oceans. Among the various innovations, Google Earth has emerged as an invaluable resource for both marine researchers and ambitious explorers, providing them with an exceptional tool to unearth the hidden treasures that lie beneath the ocean's surface. This comprehensive and sophisticated mapping tool has revolutionized the way marine researchers approach their work. With its vast database and impressive imaging capabilities, Google Earth has fostered a new era of exploration beneath the waves. By incorporating satellite imagery and extensive underwater mapping, this powerful tool has granted researchers and explorers unparalleled access to previously unseen areas. The exploration of the pyramid-like formations beneath the ocean's depths commenced when a team of amateur marine enthusiasts and researchers dedicated their efforts to closely examining satellite images on Google Earth. Their objective was to unearth concealed underwater anomalies, and during their pursuit, they unexpectedly stumbled upon a collection of perplexing images that defied rational explanation. These immense pyramid-shaped structures, nestled deep beneath the ocean's surface, extended for hundreds of feet into the unfathomable abyss. The fascinating discovery of these enigmatic underwater structures has piqued the curiosity of both experts and enthusiasts alike. The comprehensive examination of satellite imagery provided substantial evidence of their existence, giving rise to numerous questions and speculations concerning their origin and purpose. The news regarding this remarkable finding rapidly proliferated, captivating the interest of enthusiastic non-professional investigators. The initial images, initially regarded as peculiar irregularities, were promptly authenticated through additional satellite scans. The unquestionable presence of these submerged pyramids not only astonished, but also invoked perplexing inquiries that reverberated throughout the realms of marine science and archaeology. The research of this groundbreaking discovery allowed for a thorough analysis, shedding light on various aspects and prompting a deep exploration of the subject matter. The structures resembling pyramids discovered underwater drew striking parallels to those seen in ancient civilizations such as Egypt and Central America. However, what set them apart was their colossal size and their placement on the ocean floor, a phenomenon never encountered before. These enigmatic structures stood quietly amidst the depths, concealing their origins and purpose, thus intensifying the mystique surrounding them. The unveiling of this extraordinary find necessitated answers, prompting an international scientific expedition to delve deeper into the mystery and shed light on its true nature. With the confirmation of the discovery, numerous individuals have expressed the desire for an international consortium comprising scientists, marine archaeologists, and deep-sea explorers to undertake a bold and ambitious expedition aimed at conducting a first-hand investigation of the enigmatic underwater pyramids. These remarkable findings have captured global attention, igniting intense discussions, theories, and imaginative conjecture. Professionals and enthusiasts alike have wrestled with the enigma surrounding their source and significance. These intriguing discoveries have prompted a deep examination, leading to a comprehensive analysis of their origins and intended meanings. Many speculations have emerged regarding the origin of these structures, with some suggesting that they are remnants left behind by a highly advanced civilization that once graced the Earth in ancient times. On the other hand, there is a school of thought that proposes these remarkable architectural marvels are the product of an advanced and technologically sophisticated human society, the existence of which has sadly been obscured by the annals of history. The recent revelation of pyramid-shaped formations found beneath the ocean surface, thanks to the utilization of Google Earth, marks a significant milestone in the realms of marine science and archaeology. These submerged pyramids present a captivating enigma that stretches the boundaries of our knowledge in the fields of history, civilization, and the profound mysteries hidden within the depths of our planet. As scientists continue to decipher the hieroglyphs, study the artifacts, and unlock the secrets held within, one thing remains clear: the enigma of the oceanic pyramids will captivate humanity for generations to come. The discovery serves as a testament to the boundless wonders of our planet and the limitless potential for uncovering the secrets that lie hidden beneath the waves. The exploration of ocean mysteries has always captivated our curiosity due to the immense expanse of uncharted territories they symbolize. Despite significant progress in scientific and technological advancements, our understanding of the world's oceans remains limited, with only a fraction of its vast expanses being explored. The deep sea, in particular, remains largely uncharted, harboring enigmatic secrets and extraordinary marvels that have yet to be discovered and revealed to the world. The allure of these oceanic enigmas stems from their uncanny ability to defy our attempts at complete comprehension. The allure of the unknown captivates our imaginations with its strong grasp. The concept of concealed realms beneath the ocean's surface, brimming with enigmatic lives and unsolved puzzles, sparks our curiosity and fuels our spirit of exploration. These unfathomable depths of the ocean signify the ultimate frontier on our planet, where countless discoveries lie in wait, beckoning us to embark on new adventures. The anticipation of uncharted territories sustains our fervor and keeps us actively engaged in unraveling the mysteries of the deep sea. The vast expanse of the world's oceans harbors an awe-inspiring and diverse range of species, many of which cannot be found anywhere else on our planet's terrestrial surfaces. The sheer richness of biodiversity that exists within the deep realms of the ocean consistently astounds both scientists and those who have a deep appreciation for the wonders of nature. The ocean, in all its magnificence, serves as a veritable treasure trove of unique and mesmerizing biological marvels. When we delve into the mysterious depths of the ocean, we encounter an astonishing variety of organisms that defy imagination. These organisms possess remarkable adaptations to their extreme and unforgiving aquatic habitats. The intriguing and enigmatic nature of marine life never fails to captivate us. It serves as a constant reminder that even in the modern era, our planet Earth harbors an array of creatures and ecosystems that appear otherworldly to our human sensibilities. The complexities of the ocean's mysteries not only highlight the limitations of our knowledge regarding life on our own planet, but also stress the significance of safeguarding these delicate ecosystems for the benefit of future generations. In this rapidly evolving world, our curiosity is piqued by the peculiar and extraordinary marine species that inhabit the depths of the ocean. Over the course of centuries, the vast expanse of the ocean has witnessed a myriad of perplexing occurrences and unsolved enigmas. These intriguing historical puzzles ignite our captivation with the mysterious and our yearning to unravel conundrums. We are irresistibly attracted to these perplexing riddles as they confront our comprehension of the world, inciting discussions and giving birth to numerous hypotheses and explorations. Oceanic enigmas continue to hold us spellbound for a myriad of compelling reasons. The uncharted expanse that lies beneath the surface, the astounding variety of life forms it houses, the historical puzzles waiting to be unraveled, the submerged remnants of ancient civilizations, the captivating natural phenomena it showcases, and the pressing environmental concerns it raises all contribute to our enduring fascination with the ocean. The deep-sea mysteries not only ignite a sense of astonishment, but also kindle an insatiable curiosity within us, serving as a constant reminder of the immeasurable marvels that our planet beholds. As we plunge further into the enigmatic depths, we begin to fathom the profound elegance and intricate interconnectedness of this crucial component of our world. It reinforces the urgent imperative to safeguard its splendor. The ocean, with its enigmatic allure, remains an inexhaustible wellspring of inspiration and exploration, beckoning us to embark on an unending odyssey of enlightenment and comprehension.